When the new Ninja ZX4R was announced online recently, it had a hugely positive reaction from the public, which was really promising. When the bike arrives in the UK later this year, we're confident it's going to be in a class of its own on the road. And to be honest, as soon as we saw it on the production line in Japan, we knew it had to be in a class of its own on track too. We spoke with Stuart Higgs recently about how we could make that happen. And as soon as we discussed it, he and the team at British Superbikes were really keen to try and help make it happen too. So now we're pleased to announce the Kawasaki British Super Team class for 2024.
In recent years, we feel that junior riders in particular have been given a bit of a bad deal with the choice of machinery to start their racing careers on. That's now addressed with the launch of the fantastic new Kawasaki Zx4Rr and a return of true supersport machinery accessible for junior riders. This is a throwback to 1990 and 2000, where 400cc grids were the main diet of national championship and club racing. The 2024 Kawasaki British Super Team Championship will launch and visit all the major circuits in the UK and really recalibrate this most important class of racing.
Once the project had been discussed and we'd sort of been backwards and forwards a couple of times, it became apparent that we needed to get a bike here, like pretty urgently really. And with the UK or European stocks not arriving until sort of September, October, I guess, we sort of teamed up with K-Tech. They managed to locate one in the Philippines, which we air freighted across, and it enables us to get going with the project, because if you don't get the bike early enough, everything's late. It's hard enough as it is, but with the guys, we sort of got together and shipped a bike across. The advantage of a One Mate series is, if you look historically, we've produced some fantastic riders and champions from One Mate series. It creates a completely level playing field, and as they always say, the cream rises to the top. But ultimately, it's to produce further champions, and having the control and having everybody on the same bike is the best way of doing it. Obviously, this is a feeder class, and the whole aim is to make it as an attractive proposition as possible, keep the costs down, working with our suppliers and the manufacturers to make this an affordable championship, a British championship, I hasten to add, for all our young talent to come through. Some of the key features of this bike are the 15,000 RPM plus rev ceiling, quick shifter, auto blipper, an awesome braking system, slipper clutch, and you can just imagine 30, 35 of these sort of around Brands Hatch or Silverstone at some of the fantastic venues that we're going to be at, screaming at 15,000 plus will be an amazing spectacle.
We're really hoping next year we'll see a full grid of Ninja ZX4Rrs, which will have presence at 8 rounds throughout the British Superbike series, including a debut round for the class at the World Superbike Championship at Donington Park. We're really excited to get going.